everyone, and thanks for joining my channel. It is Rocky and I am going stir crazy. I have been in the house just like everyone else, but guess what I've been doing for the past week and a half, or maybe the past week? I've been making money, and let me tell you how I've been doing that. So over the past week, I have decided that I was going to organize my closet. And in organizing your closet, you kind of have to decide what to keep, what to sell, what to throw away. And it has been a crazy journey. For those of you who watch me all the time know that I have like this unnatural emotional connection to every single piece that I own. Kind of like this one here. I won't give it up. But it has a hole in the shoulder, it has a hole in the arm, but I don't have another red sweater like it, so therefore I am keeping it. So I really did try to be very vigilant in how many things that I decided to get rid of. Whether the decision was going to be to sell it or to give it away or to donate it, still hard because I'm not going to have it anymore. So I want to take you through that journey and that process, but also I want to talk about the ways that I decided that I am going to make some money. Okay. So since I first mentioned my closet, things have only gotten worse. But I have a plan at least. And here's the plan. I am going to go section by section throughout the entire closet, shoes included, to pull out the things that I can no longer wear, no longer want to wear, can no longer fit, which is obviously my struggle. I always try to convince myself that I will always get back into these things, but I'm going to go through all of that. Then that will give me space for the things that are here. And that's my goal. So here's my plan though. I've at least taken a step. I've gotten my step stool so I can reach the things up here. So and up here. So I at least got the step stool in here, and I have a system. I have a system. I have the blue bag is going to be for the things that I plan to donate. So that's like recycling. And then the white bag for the things that I plan to sell. And then the things that are not fit for either pile, I'm going to either cut them for rags to clean with, or I'm going to have to throw them away if they're just not fit for that. So that's the plan. But I wanted to share with you step one, day one. This situation actually just got worse rather than better. Okay, and so here we're going to begin, man. I showed you that I kind of have an idea in mind what my process is going to be. Oh, let me show you this. All right, so I think I've come up with a solution about the shoes. It's not the sleekest, cleanest, but it'll get us where we need to go. But I ordered on Amazon because that's about all you can do right now is order things online, and Amazon is, I don't know, probably the best to do it from. But I ordered a couple of shoe organizers that you can hang sort of on the back of a door. So I'm going to hang, I have 3 doors in my closet, by the way, that I could hang these from. So I'm going to pick, 2 doors that are the least obtrusive, hang the shoe organizers from there, and that's what I'm going to do for my sneakers. For at least some of my sneakers. This will not house all of them, and I'm going to get rid of a few pairs as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, and then I'll show you what that looks like. And then I'm also going to probably talk you through a little bit of the closet organization that I'm going to be doing. Hopefully I can show you a nice end result, but I'm going to be really emotional because, like I told you, I have a connection to every single piece in my closet. I'm really going to be like, just toiling over these decisions of what needs to stay and what needs to go. But wish me luck. I ain't got nothing but time. We are all on lockdown, so I have plenty of time to figure it all out, but I just wanted to share this with you. Okay, so I am going to sell these. I have a couple of pairs of Pumas that you guys saw me buy. I don't wear these, so I'm going to sell those. I bought these. These are so slick. They're very, very pretty from Barney's. But a couple of things. I I don't wear them very often, for one, and for two, I'm always nervous about ruining them, so I don't feel comfortable ever wearing them, so I don't wear them, so they don't get a good wear. So I'm going to sell these. And then these actually are a little bit too narrow at the toes, so I don't wear them very much. But I have worn them before, and this one also comes with like an extra set of laces that I bought, and I just never use them. And it has a medallion on each lace that says "Do You." So I'll just sell those together. Don't mind the background because I'm kind of still working on things back here, but I did put this up. So I did put you know, the shoes in here, and what's in here is just, you know, all my what's in both of them are the walk around sneakers, none of my athletic sneakers. I think I'm going to keep the athletic sneakers sort of tucked under the clothes. And then here as well, you probably remember some of these are all of my Converse. I didn't even realize I had 4 pairs. You might remember I have a couple pairs of red sneakers that look very similar that I bought, so I have these in like these shoe covers so that they don't get nasty with the dust and get discolored. K-Swiss, you probably remember recently that I just got these Prada sneakers, and in here are my sparkly Jimmy Choos. And then I have a pair of Nike sneakers, and then these are another pair of super comfy sneaker slash shoes from Barney's, and I'm keeping these. So then I also have some that I plan to either toss or donate. And these are a few pairs that I plan to donate. These are a pair of Pumas. These are shaped just like the other patent leather ones. They kind of pinch at the toe. Even though I still wore them, they kind of pinch at the toe a little bit, so I don't wear them as much. You probably remember these Steve Madden sneakers. They are Gucci-esque. I got these for $11 quite some time ago, but I don't think I can sell them because when I bought them, let me see if you can even see that, it has a tiny bit of a scratch. Can you see that right there at the tip of my nail? And I just don't think that would sell very well. I bought these actually off of like either Mercari or Poshmark not too long ago. And what I've realized is, and you'll see I have a very similar pair over here with black with the rose gold, is that I don't really like the hard high top sneakers. They are too cumbersome, too heavy, too constricting around the ankles, all of the things that I just don't really care for. And I didn't, even though I sort of knew that with these, for some reason I wasn't convinced that that would be the case with these. And that is the case. And as you can see, these are all in excellent condition. It's not like I've worn them that many times because of the discomfort. So I am going to donate these. I think that somebody else could give them a second life or a third life in this case and do a better job of that. All right, a few more pairs to donate. I don't think there's anything really wrong with these per se. But again, you guys probably, I think you remember me hauling these. I've only worn them a couple of times. I changed the laces to try to make it cool, but I just never really got into these. They're like an iridescent pink. They are too big. And then these, you probably remember that I got these as well. These are kind of like, I don't know, pop culture, pop art type of dad sneakers, but didn't really wear those very much either. And then lastly, I have a pair of Nike Shox, which I love Shox. Here's my challenge with Shox, and I haven't worn these very much. As you can see, most of these look, you know, fairly new, but I haven't worn these very much, and here's why. When you first get Shox, these things are super, super hard and they hurt. And but once you get these broken in, these are the best shoes you could ever wear. I have not been willing to put in the effort to break these in, so they are still very hard. And then last, I'm going to put these shoes out of their misery. So these three, oh man, especially that. These three are going to go. Right, as you can already tell, I've gotten a lot more of my floor back. I am doing well. Just to put it all in perspective, I've been working at this for maybe, 45 minutes, and I feel like I've made progress. One of the things I would like to note is I'm still grappling with if I'm going to sell some of these other things. What my husband would prefer that I do is just donate it all. We're definitely blessed, and that's a general term. We're blessed. And I shop at thrift stores now because I want to, not because I have to. But he and I, at points in our lives, had to shop at thrift stores. So I'm kind of thinking through if I want to be a blessing to somebody else and just donate the stuff and have it end up either given away for free somehow or donated to somewhere, that a thrift store that will sell it for less. So I am grappling with that whole concept and idea right now. I'm not sure which route I want to go, but so I'm going to keep you posted on that. But the saga continues. All right, it's time for a little bit of a commercial break. We're going to go away from the room of the closet, declutter, reorganize kind of a thing. And this commercial break is brought to you by Amazon. No, actually it's brought to you by me. Amazon is not sponsoring a thing. So I wanted to get you up to date on a couple of things that I got from Amazon as of late and something else that I am struggling with. So I did decide to replenish my jojoba oil. You guys know that I use a ton of different oils for different reasons, but I did decide to get a new jojoba oil, if you can even read that, whatever. I was using the jar with the eyedropper as a refill, so I would take the big one and decant it into the small one. And then the other night when I was doing, well, what was I doing? I have no idea what I was doing, but it accidentally elbowed or knocked over the glass bottle, so broke that everywhere, all over, plus all of the oil all over my bathroom. And so I had glass and oil and all that I had to clean through. So anyway, and I'm so pissed that I did that. It made for a really long night. Trust me, cleaning up oil and glass all mixed together in your bathroom. And you got to get it all up because you like to walk around in your bathroom barefoot. You get out of the, shower and whatever. I just did not need glass on my floor in my life. The other thing that I got from Amazon is more of the dupe stuff. I think this is it. I think this is all I'm going to do from Amazon with respect to a dupe. And I don't even know that this is even actually a dupe. I didn't look online to see if this brand actually sells anything that looks like this. But I did get some quote unquote Louis Vuitton clover leaf earrings, stud earrings. So I'll pop up a close-up over here, but these are little stainless steel studs. They're pretty thick, but I thought that they were stylish. Again, I never like to wear anything overwhelming on my ears, as you can see here. I think these are perfect. Fake or not fake, whatever. I like the style of them, and so I got these, and they're pretty cheap. I think they were like $8 for these stud earrings, and that's way cheaper than what I pay for Kate Spade earrings, which are like anywhere from $28 to $42 for costume jewelry earrings. So $8 is nothing compared to those. So that's all I got from Amazon. I wanted to take a break from cleaning this closet and then tell you something different. All right, back to it. I've been at this for a couple of hours and I don't feel like I've made that much progress, but I've certainly made some progress. Reclaimed space underneath here. I have reclaimed all the space underneath here. I don't know if you remember, I had shoes all underneath here. That's all clear. The pile is still here, but there are some things that are cleared because I've cleared some of that. It was like piled up to there. I've cleared some of that. I have made some space here. I've gotten rid of a whole row of sweaters here because they were 2 rows deep. Gotten rid of a few things here. I got rid of a few things here. I haven't gone through it thoroughly. These are all newish and things that I just couldn't fit in the small section that I have here for long things. I have to go through that. That's really what I need to go through. So I have a lot of work to do. So far, I have, the blue bags are donations. So I have 3.5 bags of donations, and the white bags are for sale. So I have kind of like 2 half bags of for sale because this is shoes and that's clothes. I'm not going to be selling very many items. My goal is to donate as much as possible. So as you can see, I have a ton more to go through in my closet. So I think that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing this weekend, is going through each of these carefully and getting rid of everything. So then once I've done all of the clearing, then I'm going to the big mountains of clothes that you see on my floor, be folding those, hanging those, and getting those put back into place. And How did I end up here, man? All right, the saga continues. Look at all the hangers. This was intended to hold like 50 hangers, but I've overstuffed it with hundreds. And this is not it. So you'll also see a ton more that I stuck up here just because I had no more storage in that box. And then what you can't see is like behind these two racks, I did have space because I cleared out some shorts and some skirts. Behind all of that, I've hung more of these like clip type empty hangers. So I got a ton more. So it does, I've gone through everything. It does get worse before it gets better. So I have one more area to go through, and that's my long sleeve shirt slash button down area here to pull some other things out. And then lastly, I have to fold all of these things, go through everything that's folded on these shelves so I can make space for all of this and some of that. So we are almost done. When I do get done, I'm going to talk you through the things I decided to sell and why I'm going to sell them and how successful I think I'm going to be trying to sell them, and then quickly glance over what I decided to donate. And again, I chose some really good pieces to donate because, like I said, I feel like I've been blessed and I want to make sure that others are blessed as well. So this is a storage room, but you got to ignore all the rest of the things. But there are bags upon bags. These blue bags are all the things that I'm donating. I have like 10 of these filled with stuff that need to be donated. So this is almost the finished product. I'll kind of walk you through really quickly, but I was not able to find a home for these things. I got the shoes going. You see I got all my floor space back. And then on this side, we're kind of clear and free. As you'll see, I still do have shoes underneath the clothes here. And these are the things that I'm settling on to sell. These are already for sale. These are a couple bags of new things that I'm going to sell. But I think that these shoes, I want to put, kind of get them off the floor. Once I hung these up, I realized that I have a whole other side of the door. So I'm going to buy another hanging unit so I can put my shoes, other shoes that are on the floor, in here. Again, this closet is pretty much the same. I think I only found like a couple pairs of boots to sell here. Got rid of a few things and rearranged them in here. So I think I'm good. But this is as good as, for now, as good as this area is going to get. The next round of this is going to include shoes, more of the regular shoes and accessories. So I have to go through all of these boxes and things like that. So then over on this side, I am almost done. I have rearranged, all of the dresses, and I got rid of everything that I wanted to get rid of. I'm not done putting in all my t-shirts. I'm still folding t-shirts. So this arrangement will look a little bit different when I'm done as well. Then finally on this side, as you know, I have reclaimed all of my floor space over here as well. So we are clean. So all I have to do is finish hanging, the t-shirts, and then get another hanging unit for this door, and then move these shoes here. And then as you see, I have some space now on my in my shelves and all that stuff. So that means I need to go shopping. So as you can see, there was a ton that I decided to get rid of, and even with that ton of things that I decided to get rid of, my closet is still pretty full. I am going to be giving some of the clothes away to, some small, petite, young people that I know, because my clothes tend to only be interesting to those type of people. But also I'm going to be donating to thrift stores, or donating to Haiti, whatever the case may be. And then the things that I'm selling, that's the part I think you want to know about. The things that I plan to sell are going to be on Poshmark, Mercari, and then maybe even Plato's Closet, where you can just sell your items for cash on the spot. So what I've done is gone through my pieces to determine the things that I thought would sell, and let me tell you how I did that. I already have some things that I plan on selling or have already placed on the market for sale, but I found a few other goodies that I think could go on the market. I chose things that were from coveted brands. I just kind of know what those brands are from rule of thumb and just being all up in fashion all the time. But also I took a look at Poshmark, just a little research, Poshmark, Mercari, and Plato's Closet, just to see what the coveted brands are from all of those sites. So one of the big things was like free people. I have tons of free people, so all I did was grab the things that I thought were still in fashion, things that were still youthful, relevant. It doesn't even necessarily have to be youthful, it's just relevant, things that people are looking for. So I went through and found things like that. Of course, designer brand items. I have a lot of things that are new with tags, and I picked up, I decided to get rid of this Donna Karan top. You guys have seen me style it a few times, but I've actually never worn it. Another example would be these, I don't even know how to describe them, but it's just a multicolor, or is it Technicolor, like Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat, but in the pants version. This is Joe's Jeans brand, and I think that this is pretty, you know, youthful. So I thought that, you know, somebody would be interested, and it's a, you know, higher tiered kind of a brand. And then also things that I know, just a bunch of free people here. True Religion. I have some Urban Outfitters. But a lot of these things, I have BCBG. But I have a lot of things I think that just I haven't worn and things like that. This one's a Marc Jacobs top. This one's still pretty cute, but I haven't worn this one in quite some time. So there's just things that I know I'm probably keeping for this sort of imaginary outfit that I plan to wear at some point in the future, but I just haven't. But for now, they are taking up space, and I feel like these items should be, not only these, but the things that I plan to donate, I think that they should just be a blessing to somebody else. Somebody else needs to give it a better life and a better home. So what I'm gonna do with these is pick up some extra cash. And what am I gonna do with that extra cash? There were a few gaps in my wardrobe. You guys all saw them. I'm gonna fill them. So let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Are you inspired to clean out your closet? Do you think you could pick up a little extra cash so that you can shop for newer, fresher things in your wardrobe? Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought of the whole experience, the journey, the video. If you have any questions about any of the items, my Poshmark and Mercari are linked in the description box below if you're interested in any of the items that you saw today. Thanks for watching. Share with your friends. Hit that subscribe button. I've noticed that some of you are not hitting that button. Do me a favor. It helps me out so much if you could just hit the subscribe button and share it with your friends. Make sure to leave me a comment down below. Bye.